is picked up by Aaron Crocker over midfield. He'll run it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown.
CrockTalk TV podcast. Peace.
Witherspoon was the biggest loss. That's what I think. I think Spoon was the biggest loss. I get it. Inconsistent. I know. Maybe he just needed a hug, man. He needed somebody to put their arm around him. Give him a hug a little bit. Show him a little bit of love, man. He seemed a little soft just a little bit. I don't know. But he seemed like he needed that. And it felt like they didn't really back him. I tell you what, though. Don't let that strong jaw, gum-chewing Pete Carroll start to instill some legit confidence in Ahkello Witherspoon. Don't let Pete Carroll get to him. Because it might be, and I hear everybody. I hear the 49 fans. Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, they're going to cook Witherspoon. They're going to cook him. All right. We're going to see. Because I talked about it with Kendrick Bourne and his drops, right? Where we kind of remember the things that we want to remember. Y'all remember when maybe Spoon had an up and down game, but y'all don't remember, like, he would string together 5, 6, 7 games of playing great football at the cornerback position. Then he'd have a stinker. He might have another one because of confidence. Then he might get back on the roll again or have an injury or whatever the case is. But if the 49ers catch him in that 5-game window where he's on fire, shit. Don't catch Spoon in that window. I'm telling y'all now. He's going to have some stinkers. You just got to hope that he has the bad game against you. And he's going to be turned up. He is going to be turned. I know he is. I know he's going to be turned. So you got to hope. You got to hope that those, let me see, Jimmy, Ahkello, All-Pro cornerback, watch week 4, week 5. You got to hope that Spoon doesn't have that up game, which he has a string of them. He'll go on a string of 4 or 5 games where he's playing lights out. Don't let that be in the window where the 49ers play him, because he's going to make things tough for Deebo and Ayuk. And that's just facts. That's facts. And Pete Carroll, for whatever reason, I don't know what little voodoo he does or whatever, but he gets guys turned up. We saw how was Seattle, and maybe it's Jimmy, maybe because Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't healthy, but how was Seattle able to play with their defense, play at the level that they did against the 49ers last year? Going into the season, they were what their worst defense, worst secondary. Everybody talk about how the 49ers are going to do this, that, and the other, and bombs away on them in the shoes. Shit, they said, oh, 49ers, yeah, we'll see. We on y'all. Who got the pick in the first quarter? Who picked off Jimmy Garoppolo in the first quarter? Who picked him? Who? That's a trivia question for y'all. DJ Reed. That's who. DJ Reed went over to Seattle and said, yeah, I got my swagger back. Oh, he said, I got my swagger back. Was it second drive or whatever it was? Oh, Jimmy, give me that. Need that money. I can only imagine how it felt. Matter of fact, I know how it felt, because if you kind of go back in my videos, I had an interview with DJ Reed. And we kind of talked about it. And we talked about the difference between Pete Carroll and Kyle Shanahan and those things. It was pretty good. I had him for about 30 minutes. It was pretty good. But anyways, Spoon couldn't play against Miami, and then all of a sudden he could. All right. Are we going to be real? So are we going to be real? Or y'all want me to, should I say the truth of what really happened? I got some inside information on this. I ain't going to do it. I'm going to do it. I ain't going to do it. Just know that's not exactly how it happened. Okay, y'all, you know what? Y'all did it again. Y'all wound me up. Okay, so we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. So this is what happened. Witherspoon could play. Witherspoon knew he could play. Witherspoon was in Kyle Shanahan's doghouse. That's what it was. And Kyle would rather, and told them, no, play Brian Allen and let him get bombed on and let him, whatever. And Spoon was ready to go. I got the messages. Spoon's ready to go. Spoon's willing to play. Kyle was like, nah, you're not playing. He was in the doghouse. And we know how Kyle's doghouse can get. And we know Kyle can be kind of stubborn. That's probably part of it what makes him great. And part of it might be some of his downfall, but we know he could be a little stubborn. All right, so Kyle that was on Kyle. All right, so they wanted to play him. Spoon wanted to play. Spoon wanted to be here. That's what happened. Boom.
CrockTalk TV podcast. Peace.